Support WrestleTalk!
Donate on Patreon.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am El Fakador Laurie Blake. And we finally did it, fellow Blue Brand friends. We finally beat Raw in the ratings. Yes, indeed. SmackDown 1000 pulled in 2.545 million viewers. That's up 19.2% from last week and 6.2% more viewers than Raw. And it's the second time SmackDown has bested the Red Brand in viewers since the brand split. The first being back in December 2016. All it took was 1,000 episodes and a show jam-packed with big names like The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, Big Show to a lesser degree, and Evolution. Not the progressive women's only pay-per-view that's at the end of this month, but 3 middle-aged dudes and Father Time himself. Woo! Patriarchy. And it wasn't just current WWE stars getting involved in the SmackDown celebrations. Colt Cabana, who had a brief tenure on SmackDown under the name Scotty Goldman in late 2008 through to very early 2009, was reminiscing about his time as one of them blues. The tweets include such highlights as, "The night I debuted on SmackDown, I was told the next week I was going to take Brian Kendrick to court. We'd then do a series of skits where I'd lose and then take my opponents to court. The foreshadowing was almost scary. Hashtag SD1000. I lost to Great Khali. He yelled at me because he thought I didn't jump high enough for his finisher. I thought to myself, come on, you're the biggest, strongest MFer I've ever seen. I just said, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure he hates me. Hashtag SD1000. At one point, Freddie Prinze Jr. came up to me and told me I was going to be the Santino of SmackDown. My spirits were high. The next week, they made me do this lunch bag puppet. My spirits went low. Hashtag SD1000. Wrestling, everybody. Speaking of wrestling, everybody, that's exactly what Chris Jericho has been doing of late. He's been showing up out of the blue and just wiping people out. He's like the flu in face paint, chlamydia in clown face. The one place he didn't show up was SmackDown 1000. As Raja reported recently, WWE and Jericho are still open to working together, but their relationship has soured recently. He's no longer Vinnie Mac's Golden Lion. And when a fan asked Jericho why he didn't appear on SmackDown 1000, he said, "Nobody asked me." Doesn't feel like that stopped him before. Someone who did appear at SmackDown 1000, even though he apparently wasn't asked, was Dave Batista. He appeared in the ring alongside fellow Evolution members Triple H, Randy Orton, and this piece of leather in a suit. And there were definite hints at an upcoming match with the Game somewhere down the line. The rumour being that this will take place at next year's WrestleMania. But for that to happen, there's going to have to be some setup somewhere, and that's where this next piece of news comes in. The MCM Comic-Con in London announced yesterday that Batista has had to back out from a booked appearance at the event, which takes place from October 26th to 28th, due to unforeseen scheduling commitments. So either Dave has got confused and will show up at Evolution on October 28th, or more likely, WWE have something planned for Batista at Crown Jewel on November 2nd, which sounds like a really bad move on the personal PR front, Dave. To be honest, Dave could crash Evolution, Batista bomb Ronda Rousey through a pile of lads mags and proclaiming himself to be the greatest woman who ever lived, and that still might not be as bad as appearing at Crown Jewel. Batista's been a busy boy this week. If you want to find out how he returned, click the link on screen now to watch the Wrestle Ramble review of SmackDown 1000. And give us a subscribe to stay up to date on all of the latest wrestling news. I've been El Fakador. That was Lucha.